Laura had always loved looking at the stars. She had a telescope in her backyard, and every night she would gaze at the constellations, the planets, the moon. She dreamed of becoming an astronomer, of discovering new worlds and wonders. One night, as she was observing the sky, she noticed something odd. There was a bright star that she had never seen before. It was larger and brighter than any other star, and it seemed to be moving slightly. She adjusted her telescope and zoomed in on it. She gasped. It was not a star. It was an eye. A huge yellow eye with a black pupil and red veins. It was staring right at her. Laura felt a surge of fear and curiosity. She wondered who or what the eye belonged to, why it was watching her, what it wanted. She tried to look away, but she couldn't. The eye had a hypnotic power over her. She felt drawn to it, compelled to keep looking. She didn't notice the other eyes that appeared in the sky, one by one, until they filled the whole horizon. She didn't hear the screams of the people who saw them too. She didn't feel the pain when they blinked. As Laura continued to stare at the eye, she felt a strange sensation in her mind. It was like something was probing her thoughts, examining her memories. She tried to resist, but it was no use. The eye was too powerful. Suddenly, she heard a voice in her head. It was not a human voice, but a deep, guttural sound that seemed to come from the eye itself. "Human," the voice said. "You have been chosen. You will serve as our vessel, our eyes and ears on your world." Laura was terrified. She tried to scream, but no sound came out. She tried to run, but her body wouldn't move. "We will give you power," the voice continued. "The power to see and know all that happens on your planet. The power to control the minds of others. The power to make them do our bidding." Laura felt a surge of energy flow through her body. She felt her mind expand, her senses sharpen. She saw everything around her in a new light, as if she had been given a new set of eyes. And then she saw the world as the eyes in the sky saw it. She saw the wars and the hunger and the greed. She saw the suffering and the pain. She saw the beauty and the hope too, but it was overshadowed by the darkness. She felt a new purpose stir within her. She felt a desire to make things right, to help those who needed it, to fight against the evil that plagued her world. She turned her gaze back to the eye in the sky. "I accept," she said. "I will serve you." And with that, she felt the eyes disappear from the sky, and she was left alone, with a new power and a new mission. Laura spent the next few weeks honing her newfound abilities. She could see things that were happening on the other side of the planet, read people's thoughts, and control their actions. She knew that with great power came great responsibility, and she made a vow to use her abilities for good. She started small, using her powers to help people in her community. She stopped crimes before they happened, healed people's injuries with a touch, and prevented accidents from occurring. As she became more confident in her abilities, she started taking on bigger challenges. She used her power to influence world leaders to make decisions that would benefit the greater good, and she helped to bring peace to war-torn regions. She worked tirelessly to eradicate poverty and disease, and she inspired others to join her in her mission. But with great power also came great danger. There were those who saw her as a threat, who feared her abilities and wanted to control her. She had to be constantly on guard, watching for those who would try to harm her or the people she cared about. Despite the challenges, Laura never wavered in her commitment to make the world a better place. She knew that the eyes in the sky had chosen her for a reason, and she was determined to fulfill her destiny. Years went by, and Laura grew old. She had accomplished more than she ever thought possible, but there was still work to be done. As she lay on her deathbed, surrounded by loved ones, she felt at peace. She knew that her legacy would live on, that others would continue the work she had started. And as she closed her eyes for the last time, she felt a sense of gratitude to the eyes in the sky. They had given her a gift, a purpose, a reason to live. And she had used that gift to make a difference in the world. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me that you took the time to join me on this adventure. If you enjoyed this story and want to see more, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the next one. I have so many incredible tales to share with you, from heart-wrenching dramas to action-packed adventures. My goal is to take you on a journey with each story, to transport you to new worlds and introduce you to unforgettable characters. By subscribing to my channel, you'll be the first to know about new releases and get access to exclusive content. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join me on this incredible storytelling journey.